Hey, so I finally just went ahead and did a quick Google search. Popular alternative rock bands of 2004. Saw a name that looked familiar, and what do you know? I said, 1, 2, 3, take my hand, come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I said, you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. Oh, 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need money when you look like that, do you, honey? Big black boots. Let's see, that looks like. Long brown hair. Oops. She's so sweet with her get back stare. Ooh. Well, I could see you home with me, but you were with another man, yeah. And I know we ain't got much to say. Before I let you get away, yeah. I said, are you gonna be my girl? Well, 1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. I said, you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. Oh, 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need money with a face like that, do you, honey? Big black boots, long brown hair. She's so sweet with her get back stare. When I could see you home with me, but you were with another man, yeah. I know we ain't got much to say before I let you get away, yeah. I said, are you gonna be my girl? Oh, yeah. I could see you home with me, but you were with another man, yeah. And I know we ain't got much to say before I let you get away, yeah. Be my girl, be my girl. Come on, there we go. Are you gonna be my girl? Yeah. Pop rock. Kind of boring lyrically. Well, this is alternative. Alternative is what it is. Yeah. Oh. In any event, finally know what song is running through my head. And the reason I was having trouble finding it was because I didn't have the lyrics quite right. I knew there was something about boots, something about hair. That doesn't really help. Harry, Jim, and Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Harry Truman, Rosenberg's H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Pan John, Brando, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye. Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciana, Liberace, Saint Diana, goodbye. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Malenkov, Nasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc, Roy Carr, Wamperon, Toscanini, Dacron, Denver, Foo Falls, rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team. David Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Case, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire, no it's always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Joe and I, Bridge on the River Kwai, Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, California baseball, Stark weather, homicide, children of the Litamide, Buddy Holly, Ben-Hur, Space Monkey Mafia, hula hoops, Castro, Edson is a no-go. U2, Singamri, Paola and Kennedy, Chubby Trucker, Psycho, Belgians in the Congo. We didn't start the fire, no it's always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Hemingway, Eichmann, Stranger in a Strange Land, Dylan, Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion, Lawrence of Arabia, British Beatlemania, Old Miss, John Glenn, Liston beats Patterson, Pope Paul, Malcolm X, British politician, sex, JFK, blown away. What else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried, whoa, tried to fight it. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Birth control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon back again, moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Begin, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the airline, Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign deaths, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, burning gets, epidemics on the shore, China's under martial law, rock and roller, cola wars, I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire, but when we are gone, will it still burn on and on and on and on and on? No, we didn't start the fire, no it's always burning since the world's been turning. It's always good to have a day off, you know. There is a house in New... Ooh. That is not something that you would have been able to hear. New Orleans. They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, tell your... Come on. What's wrong with you? There you go. Children. Whoa. Okay. Not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform. And one foot on the train. And I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor, come on, boy. And God, I know I'm one. I wonder. Nope. Okay. I was not necessarily expecting them to have that one, so. Early one morning the sun was shining, I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed it all, if her hair was still red. The folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. And I was standing on the F sharp minor side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, abandoning it out west. Split up on a sad dark night, both agreeing it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over her shoulder, we'll meet again someday, day on the avenue, tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell. I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where I was lucky to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. And all the while I was alone, she never escaped my... The past was close behind. I've seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. And later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there in back of my chair saying, "Don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoe, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said. You look like the silent type. Then opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. And every one of them words rang true and glowed like a burning coal, pouring off of every page like it was written on my soul, from me to you, tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started to dealing in slaves, and something inside of her died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. Finally, when the bottom finally fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. Now I'm going on back again. I gotta get to her somehow. All the people that we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, headed for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view, tangled up in blue. Hello, les enfants. As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell as his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then I drew my rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for you are a boat to savour, musha ring dum a doo dum a da." Whack for the derry-o, whack for the derry-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted up his money, and it made a pretty penny. Then put it in me pocket for to take it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take all women, take all women, for they never can be easy. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack for the derry-o, whack for the derry-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chambers for all to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, and sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges, and she filled them up with water. Then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack for the derry-o, whack for the derry-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, just before I rose to travel, when up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier. But I couldn't shoot for water, so a prisoner I was taken. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack for the derry-o, whack for the derry-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There's some as take delight in the carriages a-rollin', and others take delight in the hurlin' and the bowlin'. But me, I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courtin' pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack for the derry-o, whack for the derry-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now if anyone can aid me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, we'll go roaming in Kilkenny, and sure he'll treat me better than my own dear sportin' Jenny. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack for the derry-o, whack for the derry-o, there's whiskey in the jar. that's right. Let's see, D9, A flat. So A flat. Yes. G7, A7, D9. F minor. E flat 7. A flat 7. Stars shining brighter above you, above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little. Dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone, as blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Let's see. And then we take it to the bridge and stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Half an hour. And I am nowhere near as tired as I have been in the past few days. Well, I worked on the railroad for tuppence a day, drank down 1 penny, the other I'd say. I hammered and I hammered for God knows how long, well into madness with each setting sun. I put my head down and I dreamt you were here with me by the old tree where no one could care. Far away, boys, away from you now. I'm lying with my sweetheart, in her arms I'll be found. Then the sun belched upon me, you were no longer here. Lying in your place was my hammer and my gear. So I stamped out the fire that kept us both warm. The ashes were falling like the snowdrops of old. We came to a mountain, dynamite shill, blow a big hole in that rock like the one in my soul. We buried 4 workmen, they dug themselves well. 4 empty coffins for 4 early graves. They're only patties, just patties, don't dig 'em too deep. You'll need all your strength, boys, they're replaced easily. With the heat I was melting into your sweet lips. Your kiss takes me back from all this. Far away, boys, far away, boys, far away, boys, away from you now. I'm lying with my sweetheart, in her arms I'll be found. Someone said it was Christmas, not a tree was in sight. The only thing growing was my will to die. Till the gaffer said, men, your work here is done. Said, I'll see you in hell on that train. Nope, train we died for. Nope. On that train we died for. Never again will I smell your sweet lips, sweet lips, sweet dream, but a piss-stained old gutter where your lips used to be. Far away, boys, far away, boys, away from you now. I'm lying with my sweetheart, in her arms I'll be found. Girl, don't tell me that it's morning. Oh, can't we keep the curtains? Can't we keep the curtains drawn? I haven't given you fair warning, but our ship, it sails at dawn. Girl, don't tell me that it's morning. Can't we keep the curtains drawn? I haven't given you fair. I haven't given you fair warning, but our ship, she sails at dawn. But our ship, she sails at dawn. And it's true I must be going, but I swear it won't be long. There isn't that much ocean between Boston and St. John's. I'm a rover and I'm bound to sail away. I'm a rover, can you love me anyway? I'm gonna see if I can't find another version of that one. Not a lot of ocean between Boston and St. John's. Okay. So there is not another version. Oh well, oops. So, there we go. And it took me to the one I clicked on first. Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. And that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Oops. Pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Old Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief. Old Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They brought him to an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corpse to keep that whiskey cold. And that's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another, and every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. About 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, oh, Doyle's up the icebox lid to see poor Paddy's mug. We stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time, and at 2:15 we argued it was 9. That's how we showed our respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and we winked at one another, and every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. They stopped the hearse right outside the old Sundance Saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. They went up to the graveyard so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there they left the corpse behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame when we winked at one another, and every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and we ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. And that's how we showed our respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and we winked at one another, and every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Let's see. I haven't played The Cat Came Back in quite some time. Yeah, slot machines. Those are the way to go. Especially slot machines that don't have an actual payout. Old Mr. Johnson and troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat that wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He gave it to a man going far, far away. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, they thought it was a goner, but the cat came back, it just wouldn't stay stay away. The man around the corner swore he'd kill the cat on sight. He loaded up his shotgun with nails and dynamite. He waited and he waited for the cat to come around. 97 pieces of the man is all they found. And the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought it was a goner. The cat came back. It just wouldn't stay away. He gave it to a fisherman with $1 note. Told him for to take it up the river in a boat. They tied a rope around its neck. It must have weighed a pound. But they had to drag the river, for the fisherman was drowned. And the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought it was a goner. The cat came back. It just wouldn't stay away. He gave it to a man going up in a balloon. Told him for to take it to the man up in the moon. The balloon came down about 90 miles away. And where the man is now, I do not care to say. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought it was a goner. The cat came back. It just wouldn't stay away. He gave it to a man going way out west. Told it for to take it to the one he loved the best. First the train hit the curve, then it jumped the rail. Not a soul was left behind to tell the gruesome tale. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought it was a goner. The cat came back. It just wouldn't stay away. The atom bomb fell one bright summer's day. Then they dropped the H-bomb the very same way. Russia went, England went, then the USA. The human race was finished without a chance to pray. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought it was a goner. The cat came back. It just wouldn't stay away. Honestly, that's what you get for trying to abandon a cat. waters of Babylon. We lay down and wept for thee, Zion. We remember thee, remember thee, remember thee, Zion. By the waters of Babylon. We lay down and wept for thee, Zion. We remember thee, remember thee, remember thee, Zion. And now it's been an hour. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, I'm done. I'll see you around.